Top of morning, ladies. My name is Jess, and welcome to the What If Zuku Was 009 in Cyborg. So, let me get some stuff out of the way first before we begin. So, in this What If, Zuku is in is a mix between Janos and actual 009 Cyborg. He can, and plus he has two different his memory things, and his personality thing is in on the web, basically what he is. Hello. I was trying to draw a TV, but I hope that you enjoyed. And his real body is basically kind of like Genos, but his Zuku's skin looks the same color. So yeah. And I am throwing in his sister. So that's, if you want to put a thing, the intro thing, or that details, I'll leave a timestamp for it. If not, you watch the entire thing. So let's begin. So Zuku was born with his sister, and he has a special power that relies in his memories. He can remember, or he can, if he thinks about someone, he turns into them, or gains their power, more accurate term. So they went to a quirk doctor because they said, I wanted, or Zuku says, I want to be a hero. How about you, sister? Me too. So they went to the quirk doctor the very next day, and the doctor told him that, or told him that Zumi might be a hero, but you, Zuku, you don't have a quirk. You're quirkless. So he leave, and zooming on her fire manipulation thing. So yeah, he basically, or they spend, or actually the parents spend more time with Zumi than with Zuku. They don't spend time with him. So, but one day, the when he walked by himself from school to home because his sister was at training thing. And when I know I'm changing it up from like a sludge villain incident. So Zuko stepped on a landmine. The explosive kind, not the dog poop kind. So, yeah, he stepped on it and his entire body exploded. Like his only person that shows up he was like, imagine like his entire body parts, like his limbs got blown off. As a doctor, or actually not a doctor, yeah, the doctor took him into his clinic or into his lab, and he took away Zuko's memories, like making let's say he makes not a virus, but more of the like computer character thing inside of. So yeah, and he replaced his limbs with robotical ones, like how Genos thing works. So yeah, only thing that would, yeah. So his skin was too heavily damaged, so they replaced it. So yeah, and it's been like, let's do a time skip, but it's been 2 weeks since explosion, or actually 5 days should count. Okay, sorry. So yeah, they were looking for him, and he remains in. But man, when they saw like what Zuko died from, it was someone's doing it. Yeah. As after, or it was now UA school time thing. So yeah, but before that, remember that 5 days thing? Yeah. Well, Zuko's body woke up as he wipes his eyes, and he says, "Who am I?" As a doctor tells him You are 009. Cyborg. But I would rather prefer you to Cyborg. You're a crusher. Okay. As he's talking in like first his robot because and he Zugu still lives in a virtual world. And but his real body's in the real world thing as the robot called 009. So, yeah. And if you were curious of why I wanted to make this, I had a thought. So now he starts training his powers. And his skin, because his virtual world thing, or his real world thing, can transform his body parts into like anyone that he chooses. Like if he chooses to use Mina's as acid ability. He could transform one of his arms to hers. Like I said, transforms into like yeah. So yeah. Then the scientist tells him, well, you're going to infiltrate UA. Get some intel on it. As his hair changed into different, like, his hair changed into more resembles, like, yellow and pink instead of his usual like green and dark green and black. So yeah. So next sorry. I was just thinking. So Zugu got into UA. And yeah. Or actually, scratch that. About him. Of course, he escapes Ames from the hospital thing. And yeah. As he infiltrated the UA. Like, he just goes to there. And he has so many, like, roboticals from seeing, like, Invisible Girl's true form. Or, like, real form without her quirk. And so, yeah. He goes to UA. He did, like, train hardest one. So, Genos, or like Zuko, punched every single robot with such force and with such speed that even or except for one, it was a 3-pointer or 0-pointer because 0-pointer came out, but it stops attacking and stops moving as it moves back, as he's like combing his hair. And then punches himself in the out. Yeah. So, let's say, yeah, let's say skip the ball throw and the heroes versus villains. But Nezu noticed something, or was noticing something's a little bit weird. So he got into UA, and yeah. I'm also skipping the... actually, during a fight, or no, when they were riding with each other's, he was like, as one of the questions were asked to him of, hey dude, what's your quirk? As he's in deep thought, he actually says, well, to be honest with you, I don't have a quirk. As they're like shocked, like, dude, you did like all that without a quirk. Yeah. And he like, are you surprised? As everyone's like, yeah, a quirkless kid in hero school. It's like asking the virus to go into no virus zone. Well, I am a cyborg anyways. As they're like, And then they went to UA, or USJ, sorry. And they encountered as Shiraki-sen says, there's a failed experiment of 009. Hey, Nomu, take care of him. I don't want him to foil our plans. As Nomu agrees, and like he starts attacking just at him. As yeah, they're trying to think of why they. And then the only person that's smart is, let's say, Tenya Ida. So Tenya Ida says it's because, or like they, or Zuko uses, or no, 009 uses his powers to transform his body, or he used like Frog Girl's quirk and Mina's his acid abilities, and he like straight up put his own skin into like this goo, and he used invisibility that he learned from when studying them. Here I am, boom, as he hits the Nomu, killing it instantly. So yeah, as everyone's surprised, he used 3 powers. Hours. Huh. Well, say your goodbyes. Bye. As Zuko used Tenya's speed thing, charges right at him, dodging his attacks, and headbutts him with such force that even it could kill a guy. So he ends up getting, like, yeah. And back at Villain's base thing, All for One says, it's so cool. Thank you, All for One. I know that he escaped from us, and he was completed before, but I forgot to add obedience chip in them. That's alright. He's perfect. Distraction. So yeah. So as All for One is like, how's his computer self in a virtual world? Well, he's good. And as 009 is like, as he says 009, you're pretty powerful for this, but I can't wait for Zuko to as when she heard Zuko, she noticed something. I can't wait to delete him one of these days. As she is quite curious. So now it's after that. So Zumi asked 009 about that. That her because her brother was Zuko Midoriya. So he says, well, as he walks away before, because he doesn't want to tell her yet, because some of this stuff is pretty dangerous or damaging. As he decides to tell Nezu, because Nezu asked him what's going on with between you and him, that villain. Should I, or as he looks at himself, as he tells himself that, or quietly, that only no one could hear, as he says, sure. Well, Nezu, to be honest with you, I'm a cyborg. Real cyborg. As, yeah, he basically told him that. As Nezu says, well, I know that, but something's a little bit weird. My real self is in the computer virtual world. Zuko Midoriya is in there. As everyone's shocked, or like all the pro heroes, including Nezu, were shocked because as he tells them that cyborg ergs copy from their, or made from the original thing. As Zuko says, I'm made from Zuko's original body. His mind is in a virtual world. As, if you don't believe me, as Nezu says, we believe ya. As he tells them that the reason why they made me and for this one job, to infiltrate UA. Yeah. As, yeah. So, Nezu is like, well, you're UA trader, right? As he tells him that he doesn't want his original self to die. But little did they know, Zuko is actually escaped from the computer of the doctor, to the actual world, or actual to virtual world. As they so I'm skipping the sports festival and internships, and to the hero killer stain, because and Zuko has in his power in his mind before, he could control other people too. So he basically controlled hero killer stain from far away. Yeah. So then, of course, he did escape from computer to the entire internet thing. As yeah, or Zuko's body has the heart thing, the core that doesn't need to recharge. So he's basically so he basically did tell them the truth. So they throw him in the prison, or the jail cell, so that and he did or Zuko went to the into into his tablet, as they see a hand, or he sees the hand come knocking on this thing on, as he says that, as Nezu and let's say All Might was there, and they see Zuko, real Zuko. So they said, Zuko, yes, we can hear you. "009, my original body, is here." But did I miss anything? No, but as All Might says, "It's good to have you back, Zuko." Thanks. I'm just a little bit ticked off, as that's what he's saying. And so, but at the doctor's base, or the villain's base, the doctor decides to where is he? He's not here. He escaped from us. So yeah, he basically ran all the way, and like he tried to basically, or he told All Might and Nezu that my real body was telling the truth. As Nezu, Nezu says this. Yep. Okay. Name Zuko. We'll get you out of there and put you in you're back into your body. Okay? For now, just sit back and relax, okay? As they didn't tell Zumi and Inko and Sasashi that he's still alive. So, yeah. When Nezu he says, I have one question. What happened? Or, actually, it was, let's say, All Might. I have one question for you, Zuko. What happened to you? We were trying to find your dead body. But what happened? As he says, well, I was trying to walk home, but I was not watching where I stepped, so I stepped on a live landmine. Basically exploded me into blowing my limbs off. So, as he says that to All Might, that you already found my dead body, that 009 cyborg is my dead body that you found. As they're like, okay. Yeah. So we're basically having a zombie cyborg walking around the entire UA. As, yeah. So, Racerhead just walked in and saw Zuko. Like, yeah. So, they're just having their, conversations about why did 009 end up in prison thing. As Eraserhead and walks with a TV, TV on display, as he says, quiet down, this is not visiting school, this is remember what I said earlier? As one of them says, yeah, but we're not talking about, any specific people, but why did you guys, throw, 009? Well, I know that all of you who gain my trust or some of you gained my trust. But there's one, or he was being truthful before things got too hairy. But 009's real name is Zuku Midoriya. Yes, Zumi, your brother. As she's like shocked. Literally. Like, wait, can we go see him? Actually, he's right here. As he turns on the TV, and they see Zuku Midoriya. And he says, hey guys, what's up? And it has been a long time since I've seen you, sister. Huh. As she smiles at him, like, huh. You always know how to make me smile, Zuku, big brother. Well, I'm in this virtual world, so... And 009 is my body, my dead body that's transformed into a cyborg. So, yeah. But if you want to know what really happened, Zumi, I'll tell you, all of you, what really happened to me. As he explains the same thing, as they all feel sad for him, like having to explode when he was trying to go home. And got put into a virtual world where, as some of them are thinking more positive things, like you could just go into any world. So yeah, as he says, well, I am not. Hold on. I am not trying to be rude, but I do know one thing. I am watching you from this phone or TV that you have it on. So, please leave a like, share, subscribe. So, yeah. Thank you, Zuku. So they were like, yeah, that's true. But that seems pretty cool. And you're quirkless, right? Yeah, born quirkless, but that's okay. And as he says, Zumi, I'm very proud of you for getting into UA. As she starts tearing up because she only knows that Zuku, her brother, is trapped in a virtual world with his real body running around, getting controlled by All For Ones. Yeah. As, let's say after school, Zumi sat down with her parents and told them that I found my brother, by the way. As Inko starts to tear up. You really did? Where is he? He's everywhere. As she pulls out her phone, like her smartphone, and say hi, Zuko. Hi, mommy. As she says, Zuko, why are you in the phone? Well, it's just a long story. So he explains it, and let's do a time skip. I'm not doing the camp arc, but I am gonna do the All for One versus All Might thing. So, yeah. So 009 in his outfit, his hero outfit looks more like that. So, yeah, and he still keeps his body. So, yeah. But his human or his body actually his core could overload. So he basically threw the before all for one stomps on All Might's head. Zuko or 009 came in full on berserk mode. And yeah, he hits All for One like a semi truck hitting a small boulder, or actually hitting a fly. And yeah, as he says, I want you to reverse that process. I know it was you. As All Might says, good thing you're here, 009, or should I say Zuko Midoriya. As everyone's shocked because they know 009 is a pro hero, but his real name of Zuko Midoriya is like game changer. So he basically playing through, and his sister joins him, and Zuko says, "You're gonna die," as he controlled all the Nomus and every technology, and like went toe to toe, like punching, kicking him, tearing him apart. So All for One was dead. So yeah, my original plan was, or for the finishing blow, Zuko uses his robot arm, like that one, to self-destruct. Yeah. And on him. And like kaboom, kaboom. So yeah. As now I'm skipping the dodgeball thing and the overhaul fight. So Ares is now happy as Zuko tells, or no, 009 tells her that I just need your power. Don't worry. When as he don't worry, Ares. As she used, or actually Zuko, or his controlled her body, and did it, and he immediately stopped her quirk lane. So the robot parts that he had fell off, and his entire body was regrowing itself. Like he had like a healing factor to back to his original body. So yeah, he did that. So now, as they had to, I know that they didn't want to watch it, but All Might saw how painful that would have been if that was his. Inko, who had to watch her own child regrowing his arms and legs and all of the parts of his body. Yeah, basically did. And he goes, or actually his his virtual world self views back into his own body. So he basically, when he gained a quirk from it called all knowledge, all research, or how about research? So yeah, it's like a copy quirk, but with instead of having to copy a person's directly. Yeah. So basically now he is as he comes back, it was one day it came out all droopy, he got up as he rolls onto his back. So yeah. So now, and Ares, and he taught Ares how to control her quirk in a fun way, not in a boring way. So yeah, All Might's happy that he has, and it was pretty painful process. Some of the people were like, he's back, thank goodness. So yeah, everybody's like happy that he's back. Yeah. But he did get a power up and his quirk of infinity. So, out of it. So, as he says, no more landmines for me. Nee. Nee. Not the, like, super explosive ones. As he looks at his feet, as so, yeah, they all agree. Class A and Class B agrees that with that much power at his disposal, he could just easily. But the doctor got apprehended. Hey? As plus, he was trying to learn walk again. Because they couldn't believe that he's still. Plus, his size was the same size as Todoroki. So, yeah. And you see, like, me now, huh? But I am gonna go for, like, Ochako. Ochako was dating him. And got married and had 3 kids. So, yeah. So now this is the end of the video, and please leave a like, share, subscribe.